people were killed.
I ain't a super gangster, but I clap mine. It only take one bullet to see a flat line. Hit him in the head! We on that time. I put your ass in the sky like the bat sign. No, it's Hoffa. I'm like 100 killers, no shot this. Yeah, these suckers won't get me.
6 million ways to die. Choose one.
Don't pick me.
Continuing on. Pac and Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't gonna ask that. You got it.
Pac passes away.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie passes away.
Mm-hmm. Tragedy.
You're still in the cipher of Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, and all these artists that were close to them. Tell me what that time was like.
It was really, really, really sobering and tough at the same time because we were having so much fun, and we were in the middle of celebrating life like crazy, and then all of a sudden all this tragedy starts happening around. It became like, wake the fuck up, shit can go awry anytime. And then it kind of, at that time, I was really looking around at music going, R&B motherfuckers ain't killing each other. And rock and roll motherfuckers ain't killing each other.
Right.
But rappers are. Motherfuckers believe the shit they rap about too much. And it, you know, like Marvin Gaye was like, what's going on? What's going on? He's talking about the shit that's happening in the street. Nobody was killing Marvin Gaye for talking about the shit that was happening in the street. And, you know, it was very sobering and very, it made me not go to LA for almost 2 years. And I was senior vice president of Motown Records, which had our office on Wilshire Boulevard, and I just wouldn't go to my office. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm staying in New York City and go to a New York office. So it was very rough. It was very sobering. And it was probably one of the worst times. Everybody who lives through something is gonna have something that fucks with them from their era. In my era, that might have been like some of the worst times in all of our era.
Right.
To take away two of the most important rappers ever like that, for the reasons, it's some super fucked up shit. Yeah, so I had to live through that super fucked up shit.
What was the next move?
Focusing on staying away, and then at some point saying, I can't stay away, like, because I love the music more than I love the business. So certain things didn't interest me anymore. Like wasn't necessarily interested in running record companies anymore.
Right.
Right after that, I signed 98 Degrees. They went crazy. And then after that, I was just like, yeah, I'm good.
Shortly after,
Mm-hmm.
Life
Shine.
After Death
Yeah.
was released.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie finally used
Sky's the limit.
that record.
Yeah.
Were you in the studio with him when he recorded it?
Yeah. And when I mixed it, he's sitting there and he was like, yo, this is the best record I made. And he's like, this is my favorite record that I made. And I was just like, yeah, I don't think I need to make a record after that. Like, this is your favorite record? He was like, this is my favorite record I made. And I was just like, in the moment, I'm not thinking about it. But then later when you listen to the album and then you listen to his first album, you listen and you're going, oh, I think I kind of get it.
Yeah.
It's your most honest to you
Like
record.
It's like a culmination.
Nah, it's like you talked about a nigga never been as broke as me.
I like that.
When I was young, I had 2 pair of Lees. To
Size.
talk about Lees, you had to be in the 80s.
Right.
Pinstripe with the gray, one on Sunday, when niggas flirt. I saw when Tigers on my shirt and alligators. You want to see the inside? I see you later. Here comes the drama. Oh, that's the nigga with the fake.
Why you punch me in my face?
Stay in your place.
Bow, stay in your place.
He's telling a story of when he was a kid and then having his kid and, you know, like when you get to the end of it, it's just like, dog, that was like a short synopsis of your life, but the regular shit. It wasn't the super duper killer, I'm a hustler, I'm a that. It was like, yeah, you did some shit, Nanny, but you was talking about regular real life shit. Stay far from timid, ain't moves when the life is when your heart is in it, and live the phrase sky's the limit. Okay, yeah. But you know, when we're sitting there and he says that, it's just one thing, but later on when you look back at it, you're like, that's the only introspective record. So him to say that was his favorite record, I was like, that's my Grammy. I never needed to win any award behind him saying that.
The timing of Big passing away and then Hov elevating, and these are both your friends. Did that help ease the pain of Biggie passing away just a little bit?
Nah,
as you
Biggie passing away is separate than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
so
understand,
close.
I'm with a nigga every day.
So you with Hov as well?
Yeah, like every day. Like so there is no easing of the pain when you lose somebody you give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying?
Where were you when it happened?
I was there. I was in Cali. When the shooting was, okay. The museum had a driveway, and you could go this way, you end up on one street, go this way, you end up on another street. But on the other side of it was Worcester Boulevard. His car went that way, my car went this way. We go around the corner, we're at the light. When he pulls out and he comes around, the shooting starts. We from New York, you hear shooting, you drive. So we were all going to the same party. It was Tony Polk, Trackmasters had a party at a mansion they was renting. We go, I keep driving, and then I start getting called, yo, your man got shot. And I'm like, my man got shot? Who? Big got shot. Like, what? Like, I had people with me at the event, at the party. I literally don't know what happened to them. Because as soon as I got the call, and I go outside so I could hear it, and they're like, yo, your man got shot. I walked and went right to the car that I was driving and just drove right to the hospital. So, like, you hear the shots. When their car is this way, my car's at a light. You hearing the shots, the car's starting to slow down. You hear shots, you go. I don't know they're shooting at Biggie's car, you know? So we get to where we at, and then the calls is coming in, and I'm just like, oh yeah, damn, now I'm out. And then next day, I was just so like uncomfortable that I was just like, yeah, I'm going home. You know, like this is crazy. Like if they shoot New York niggas, I'm like one of the most New York niggas in the world. Like they gonna kill me.
Right.
Because if they shoot New York niggas, I'm definitely getting shot. You know?
Failure.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Word.
The greatest. Throw up some ice for the greatest.
That shit never gets old. Like whenever people talk about it, it's still, you speak about it and you get through it. People that was there, wasn't there, watched it. I still remember a girl, shout out to Dana, calling me, waking me up and saying, because, you know, music was different. Like, I loved Big and Pop. Like, I was young. Like, hip hop was new. You know what I'm saying? I worshiped the ground that they walked on. I still remember dudes saying to me, like, yo, how you like Big and you like Pac? And I'd be like, it's hip hop, my nigga. And when she woke me up, I was really affected by that shit. And I was young. And I was really like, I can imagine being Clark, knowing him, being his friend and being there, because I was affected and was taken back and wasn't even in the game.
Earlier in the day, me and two of my mans that used to run with me when I was on the road with Big, we went to the hotel and they're like, yo, they going to the party tonight. I was like, why? I was like, why y'all going to that party? Yo, nigga, chill, you got shit to do. At the party, Big is sitting next to me. I'm sitting next to Andre, because I'm Andre's vice president now. Big goes, yo, I need you to go on the road with me. And I'm just like, hey, dog, I'm vice president of a record company now. I'm not gonna do that. He was like, nah, fuck that clock.
I don't care.
He was like, fuck that clock, you gotta go with me. I need you to go with me. in my mind, I'm just like, yes. But I'm just like, but I'm like, but at the other end of it, I'm just like, I have a job.
I'm a VP.
I'm a VP, so I got to speak to my boss. I was like, yo, nigga Big is asking me to go on his London road with his promotion tour with him. He's asking me to go to overseas with him. He was like, go, nigga. If you hot, we hot. I was like, bet.
Andre was
I
different.
turned to him, I was like, bet, I'm
Dre
going.
was way different, yeah.
Wow.
Dre was like, yo, if you hot, we hot. I was like, good enough. And I turned Big, I was like, bet we gonna go. Yeah. We would have went. I'd have been gone. And Lord knows what would happen in life, but
Yeah.
I was going. But we literally was at the hotel beforehand, and early in the day, I just went to go check on him, and he was just like, yo, I think we going to the party tonight. And I was like, why? Fuck that, lay low, stay. But then it was like, you know, I'll Puff and then D-Rock and everybody was like, nah, we gonna go, it's gonna be all good. I'm like, okay, cool. So I seen him at the party, and like, lo and behold, we sitting there and we talking about me going on the road with him. I was like, you ain't say that in the hospital, in the hotel, why not?
They said that was like the
said that we
greatest
was
party
in a
of all time, too. They said the party was crazy.
It was a good party. I'm not gonna say it was. You know what though? It's something. All my boys who was with me, I flew out like 4 of my friends to come to Soul Train weekend, and I bought 17 bottles of champagne at that party.
Well, come on, stop.
Yo, listen.
Stop it already. That's the greatest party of all time.
I didn't drink none.
I didn't
drink none. I didn't drink none. I just was giving it.
Hold on.
I was just giving it out to my friends, and I was dancing. Like there's video of me dancing with the bottles in the hand, and I'm pouring it for people, but I'm not drinking none. It's almost like something was saying, this ain't that comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know until later on, because my boys was like, yo, you ain't drinking none of that champagne. You must have knew something. And I was like, I don't know what I knew. I just knew the shit is fucked up.
Right.
You know? But maybe I did know something.
Instinctively.
Maybe. But I literally drank none. 17 bottles.
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.